Marjorie Taylor Greene went on Alex Jones's show to talk about, you guessed it, trans athletes in sports, the biggest issue in our country right now, and advocates for the use of physical violence against trans kids. So trigger warning, here it is.
Oh, I think it's straight evil. First off, if I was a parent and my 5th grade daughter had to sleep and shower in some kind of cabin at some summer camp that I paid money to send my child to, and there was a man calling himself a woman sleeping in her cabin, showering with her, that guy he'd be in jail. He would be in jail. Well, first off, my husband would have beat him into the ground, and then he'd be in jail. But this is exactly how we need to stand up against this stuff. And then the men, this guy, Leah Thompson, I'm sorry, that's William, and he's not a she, he's a he. He should not be competing in women's swimming. Anytime he wins, he did not win. Whoever came in second place, the real girl in the race, she's the winner. He should be thrown out of swimming completely. All of the men, I do not care about. It shouldn't matter about what they do in their bedroom. If they want to wear a dress, fine. But what they're doing is they are defeating women. It's about beating women down, and the left stands up for it. And this is where America needs to say enough. Most Americans agree that this is wrong, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know why Fox News or anyone else goes along with the whole pronouns, the he's and the she's and whatever. These are men. We need to call them what they are. They're men. That makes them a he, a him, and not play this pronoun game anymore.
Alex Jones continues to make offensive comments about transgender people. And, that's really all you need to take away from it.
Here's what we have to do. We have to draw the line in the sand and say we are not willing to cross it. This is such perversion, but it's also grooming children. It's grooming them to believe things that are lies and that are completely wrong. No children are born. I mean, it's just fucking disgusting in the context of what is going on in Texas. And they do this under the guise of oh no, we just care about competition in sports, as they propagandize for violence against trans people.
Yeah.
I mean, you hate to have to say it. It's really what I mean, that we have a contingent of our country that is so just despicable, and they've been empowered to make these sorts of decisions for people that are so, again, anti-science, anti-social, just incredibly bigoted. And, again, these people are we're taught that these people, Marjorie Taylor Greene, specific, or Alex Jones, are eccentricities within the Republican Party or within the, conservative movement, or within they call themselves gender critical, but they're just they're just the bigoted anti-trans movement. When in reality, they are they just typify it. They just lack the kind of media savvy that most of the people who are ginning up this hatred have. But this stuff has real consequences for people's lives, and it always has. And it's, it's just another one of those things that you point to, that you go, when people point to America as being this kind of bastion of hope and freedom at any level, domestically or internationally, where it's just how can you see stuff like this happen and it just not enter into the equation that this is what America is? And I know there are a lot of ways to gussy it up, oh, it's a states' right issues, the Constitution doesn't say this, or Biden, but it's practically speaking, this is the way our country is, and it's really, really despicable.